Alright, well, remember I was talking in the last one about the last video about putting the heater core in, and how I had kind of saw a video about putting the disconnect in, and it kind of snowballed into something, and well, maybe I want to hold off on putting that bad boy in. I had bought these gauges, and for, you know, they only come with, you know, that gauge for reading amps, and you know, I don't run a generator, so I don't need to read amps, and so I had these in there anyway. So I knew I needed to change it out. I have an old school voltmeter, and so I was in the process of like, well, okay, you know, while I'm down here on my knees, I'll, you know, I always spray up underneath my dash. I paint it white, or I didn't have any white, so I used silver, just because it kind of helps to see, you know, you can kind of see your wires and stuff. So I did that, and lo and behold, this little deal here is the thing that plugs in, that broke, remember, on the heater. It goes on, plugs into the top of the heater, and it's got a blue wire, an orange wire, and a yellow wire. And I said, well, you know, this kind of nasty knot right here, this is original. That's when, you know, I'll get some tape, and I'll tape, you know, kind of tape this up, clean this up, make this look pretty before I plug it on. And I go, well, what the hell is this thing? And I'm looking at it, and it's made in Canada, but it's all jagged, cut. And I go, well, this looks like some of my doings. And I chased the orange wire, and I believe that's the orange wire. So, and this was bolted, or I had it, there was a screw, and I had to unscrew it. It was up in there. I did see the yellow wire, which I know is not original to the car, because, you know, that's like some that's some 18 gauge something, or it's some heavy stuff. So, but it goes back to the fuse box. So this might have been some kind of fix that I had for the heater back in the day. Don't know, because maybe, you know, maybe all this shit up here is broke. So, you know, that's, like I said, I wasn't ready for any of this stuff. You know, I'm still not ready, because this stuff right here it's ridiculous, you know, and I live in the desert, and who needs a heater anyways, but if it's in the car, I want it to work, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, I think, you know, when your gut tells you to do things, you know, go ahead and finish the wiring, and, you know, do the safety things, and that's what you should do. And there's a reason for all that. So once the car is together, guess what? It's going to be together. Ain't going to be no going back and fixing stuff and calling a trailer because you broke down on the side of the road, other than you forgot to put gas in it. So, all right, I just had to share that with you guys. So, later.